All right, so welcome back. We're sorry for the intermittent break in transmission, but we hope that we'll be able to go through to the next 30 minutes of the time. Let me pick 5 minutes of your thought as to whether the parties are delivering. Then I'll pick a closing comment, then we go to the four lines.
Yes, so on the issue of the delay in prosecuting the agenda of oral, yes, I want to understand where the party's general secretary and the presidents are coming from. The fact that every allegation needs to be probed, needs to be properly investigated so that people are not, actions are not taken against people just based on mere allegations, unsubstantiated allegations. Otherwise, who knows, tomorrow I may be in that office, you may be in that office, and then somebody will just raise an allegation, it will not be investigated, and some actions will be taken against you. So yes, I can understand that all these corruption allegations should be well investigated, properly investigated. There should be enough evidence to support, those allegations, and courts should establish that indeed those involved are actually guilty of those crimes, and then actions can be taken. Be that as it may, I also believe that things are a bit slow. That was one of government's major campaign promises, and the speed at which the oral committee was created, chaired by the current Minister for Foreign Affairs, Okudzeto Ablakwa, comprised some of the great voices in the fight against corruption: Martin Kpebu, Domelevo, Kofi Boateng. So I thought that by now we should have seen something more substantial than we have seen.
That is a question.
Yes, I was listening to my brother, and he made mention of the fact that some monies have been retrieved. That is fine. But like I said here last week, what I am looking for, it is not just monies being retrieved in the dark, behind the scenes. We want something that will be deterrent enough so that the current members, the current ministers, current CSO, what is the name? CSO? CSOs, yes, the MDs and then the chief executives of these CSOs will not be involved in some of these activities. But if you collect the monies in the dark and we don't even hear anything, there is nothing shameful about it. I want something
it's
so
not
that
about nothing shameful. Even, there is what is a proof that something is being collected?
Exactly.
We are just hearing figures are being checked.
Exactly.
Specifically, what is the list? How
much money has been recovered from who? From who?
Know.
So we want money. Of course, government needs money. We need money for all the things we can talk about: our roads, our hospitals, buy more beds, improve infrastructure in schools, and all of that. But you see, the corruption is growing because people feel like nothing is being done to those who engage in such activities. So I am more focused on things that would deter people from becoming corrupt. That was why this morning I was so angry that we always, the Auditor General submits his report. The people will be invited to the Public Accounts Committee, and at the end of the day, we don't hear anything. If naming and shaming, so that if my son will tell me that you have brought shame to the family because your name is out there, that you have embezzled state money, it will deter another person from doing same, because they know that their children will look at them in the face and tell them that they have brought shame to their family. So, Mr. Auditor General, Mr. President, it is not Mr. Attorney General. It is not just about retrieving the monies. It will not deter those of us who are...
Because right now we're being told that the spokesperson also came out to tell the whole Ghanaian that 1.5 billion assets has been frozen. Give us the list of
Give us the list. Publish the names
that have been frozen, so
publish the names.
If at the end of the day there's nothing against them, then we know that they are clean.
Exactly. Yes, the same papers will come. Oh, so and so have been cleared. But to retrieve monies in the dark, for me, it is not satisfactory enough. I am not happy. I want something that will deter others. And the reason corruption is thriving in this country is because there is no deterrent measures. People engage in them, and you hear the outcry and nothing happens. That is all. It is not just about retrieving the money. Is it deterrent enough? Punish people, name and shame people. Let their families face the disgrace. So that next time, when somebody is thinking of engaging in same, they'll remember that when so and so did that, this was what happened to them. And so for me, I still think that government can do more when it comes to oral, because it is the major. Some of us, when we vote again, it will be based on some of these things. Was the government able to deliver on the mandate of oral? Has corruption become very distasteful, or nothing has changed, right? That's what some of us are going to be looking at to vote in the next election. So I think that the government has, yes, I understand that these cases must be properly investigated, so that tomorrow, if Bernard becomes a minister and somebody raises any allegation, they wouldn't act on those allegations, to institute any action, but they will be properly investigated. But I still think that I am happy for the court, that has been established. It will aid to fast track, the tribunal. It will aid to fast track, the process to come to the conclusion, so that those who have been found to be guilty of such crimes, actions will be taken against them.
Those who are also being found not to have done anything,
they will be cleared.
They allow them to have their peace.
Their peace. That is all. Assets that have been frozen will be, released back to them, and people will have their names. That is it. Otherwise, you are not going to see anything. Again, the word is deterrent.
Deterrent is the word.
If nothing is happening to them, why is it that Bernard will not engage in sin? Is the reason a lot more people are becoming more corrupt, because nothing happens to those who have engaged in sin. As to to answer your question, whether the parties are doing well, Ghana is 69, Mr. L. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't think we have done enough as a country. 69 years on, we have not transformed, our economy. It is still what a lot of people refer to as the Georgesburg economy. We are still exporting our raw materials. Kudos to the current president for that. And I'll always mention that for the fact that he has decided that at least 50% of cocoa beans should be processed locally is a good thing. We are going to see some transformation. Goldboard and Goldfield are refining some gold. We are not going to be exporting our raw, minerals. That is a good thing. So I think that, yes, we are beginning to see some changes. We are beginning to see, not too long ago, some items have been banned from being imported, into the country.
To go through a cross-border without paying taxes.
Without paying taxes and all of that. I am happy about some of these things. And Oliver Twist, I am asking for more. We should have done better as a country than what the Ghana, if we became independent with Malaysia, if Singapore, at the time that we were independent, Singapore and Co are now struggling, trying to find their feet, and within a short period, they've been able to do such great stuff. It means that we didn't have any excuse. We have more resources than Singapore. We have more resources than Malaysia. I'm even told that they came here to learn from our oil palm and all of that. And they are doing better. So why not us? It is just a systemic failure. We were not transformative. We were just following the same economy, the extractive economy, the Georgesburg economy. We have not done much for ourselves. So I think that we still have more room for improvement.
More room for improvement. Let me go to Raman. Raman, let me pick up some 120 seconds of your time. The phone line is now activated. 0537158638. 0537158638 is the numbers. Is the parties? Have the parties delivered? Is the parties delivering? Ghana 69. Have we done ourselves some good? I think we've chopped some sauces. Mixed bag, if you ask me, really. Yeah, 69. Some mixed bags. Some ups and downs. Some progress and stability, democracy, and tech innovation, but challenges persist in the economy. Corruption and development gaps are some of the things. If you ask me personally, I think we've not been able to do well. When it comes to democracy, smooth transition of power. Tech, we are emerging as a tech hub in Africa. Oil and gas discoveries, some discoveries are coming up, some wins for us. High debt inflation and unemployment is some of our challenges economically. Trust deficit in institution, corruption is one of the things eating us, and healthcare, education, and infrastructure gaps when it comes to our development. I think this is where we are not doing very well. But I think we should be able to fine-tune ourselves to be able to match up and close those gaps. Let me take your thoughts on it.
Yeah, so a lot has been said, and you mentioned some shortfalls as far as the country is concerned. And I will always say that it is incumbent on political parties to be able to develop our democracy and develop our country to an extent that everybody will be happy to have or to live in such countries. As my good brother said, we have countries that, I mean, we gain independence before them several years, but those people are doing very well when it comes to all spheres in their economy and other stuff. And sometimes when you have, I mean, a political party which ideologies doesn't really align with the ideologies of national development, that is where the issues come in. You have a government that will drive a developmental agenda that will, I mean, embark on massive, development projects. But when another government comes, he abandons it and starts a new project. I think, as a government, we should be looking at bringing out a law that will, force political parties or force governments to continue projects, either they like to continue projects that their predecessors will, start. A typical example is like E-Blocks initiative. E-Blocks was to, expand access to education for everyone in rural areas to be able to get easy accessibility to education. But what happened after NDC lost power in 2016? Most of the E-Blocks were left abandoned. We have several, abandoned projects. If you go to each constituency, there is an abandoned project. Either a cheap compound, either a hospital, either a police station, or an infrastructure. But when a new administration comes, they leave it. So I think, we should now be looking at a law that will guide us as a country, because it's taxpayers' money that we use. But all in all, as I said, NDC government is a government that prioritizes the needs of Ghanaians. It's a government that is willing and ready to work to make sure that they leave, a legacy that no government in the Fourth Republic or history of this country has ever left. And that is what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is doing.
That is what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is doing. The phone line is activated. Also, over to me, Afrain. Obanyo Tower, Labine 0537158638. But whilst waiting for your calls, some few text messages that are coming via WhatsApp, I'll read those messages as well. Then you can also join us. Frey. What do you make of the conversation? Never change. Technical hitches nearby on and off Kakrano. So, Monvanche free electricity. Some ECG. Na here so yaje no asanje na ade. No na ekoso, but say it's stable now, and then we can continue. And to be able to read so Fin newspaper review about Fin news, right? News, sports, weather, news review, scripture reading, African proverbs, big conversation, Rahman Abdullahi, and so Abedjani. The man whose name is Peace. Yeah. One, that's peace, right? Joy. The man brought joy to us. Well, PCR, if you're ready, I can go read a few messages that has come in. We have some few birthday wishes as well, and then we will read them. So let me do this now. Okay, so let's go to Capito. The Capito from Gosu says, every day accountable, but still nothing changed. JDM and NDC has failed, but they are not ready to accept. But 2028 is just near. Ghanaians will show them pepper. Raman, the Ghanaians will show you that pepper. And it sends a regards to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the candidate of the MPP, and Honorable Mavis Hawakum Singh. This one, okay, I think Dr. Tamin Ibrahim said, "Good morning, MBN TV. I appreciate the NDC's effort in developing youth communicators. That said, leaders and government appointees need to look sharp and support the grassroots now. If they fail us, they shouldn't expect us to do the heavy lifting in 2029. We will show them the campaign to their parents instead." Okay, so we will leave the campaign to their parents instead. We are keeping a keen eyes on their activities in the office.
Isn't it you?
You want me to read it again for you?
Isn't it you?
You say you appreciate the NDC's efforts in developing youth communicators. That said, leaders and government appointees need to look sharp and support the grassroots now. He added, now. If they fail us, they shouldn't expect us to do the heavy lifting in 2029.
Heavy lifting.
We will leave the campaigning to their parents. We are keeping a keen eye on the activities in the office. 0537158638 air numbers no. Also over to me afraid. What do you make of that statement?
We are watching. Oh, we are watching. Yes, I've been following social media since Sunday, and the NDC grassroots are not happy for obvious reasons. And like I said here on, was it Monday or Tuesday, that yes, woman of valor, woman of whatever it is, that is somebody's creativity. That is somebody's, innovation.
Yeah.
So, yes, after following the party around to campaign, to do all the things, make sure you build yourself.
Hello.
If you need to go to
Hello,
school.
good morning. Ebacho, we didn't Nyamia do mo yahu you na won so e. Okay, akwesi etie o. 60 seconds ya nko.
Man, no, the thing is to say 9 years. And then because I'm doing what I'm going to be. The whole man, no, Mrs. Swa. Originally, I don't come to the case. The MPP this year, so the point from party, actually, more for party. Training now. Omanya wo NDC aban wo so wo pa no ko pa te kan ku na fe o ko se nyanta fa no kan na kan fo nya wo do e ma no be no ma be te timo timo be o ma tran ko so kan de de o ni ya ko ni Umanya, Uduka. Now, Mama was so, Papa. Now, now, to Uduka. I should come on. Now, come to my and Kokota. I didn't know what she open what the check. Open part the check. You get my in Sanika. And then Papa said, Who that can go? Look at Papa. And the thing I can't do, and the communities, the people in your market do. And your mamma is quite here, I'm not going to do. And she's bound to us, and it's bound to us. Just also, yeah, what is your thing, the family market? The Bible guy, and somebody is 20. And you're pointing out that according to the on the number again, it's a president, the other guy, that's Petruso. Not Petruso. Again, I'm one that. Oh, then we did a call for the How is the Siata? Who can be here? Yakin, Yakin Petruso, Chef Magra, the Brew, the Go. Because you can't face you.
Okay.
Can't do more than the king to grab. If you said your mamma, if you see that, can't you to yes, oh, we have so many one for Papa. We shall not do it here. And now we got to come around the car. I was watching. You can be here. Bring Polish carrier here. My papa, not to be Yemen. I'm not to be here.
All right, that was say 053-715-8638. Numbers are also between me and Frey. Let's have a conversation this morning. Your reactions, let's pick it. This opinion are like onions, they are like noses. So you may have a different opinion with regards to the topics being treated with us on 053-715-8638. Shortly we will be leaving. We've got just about 5 minutes to do the phone in, and then we go for the birthday wishes. We come back, we wrap up, and we say goodbye to you. So my mentor, AB, I heard AB called earlier, wanted to join the conversation, but unfortunately they couldn't put her through. So if AB is listening, you can link up and then let's have a conversation. 053. But you were reacting to something he said? You were not happy with something the caller said?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't describe our president saying, say, no. I mean, we all know, even President John Dramani Mahama is one of the calmest no, yes, that is what he said. He said in Ghana, there's no president who is. I mean, come on, we all know what we saw in Neku Ebenezer's era. What we saw everything. So, and Ghanaians can attest to the fact that President Akufo-Addo has really subjected, and NPP government has subjected this country into serious mess. And as I said, it's a mess that we are currently clearing, and we are.
That is why you can't create jobs for the youth.
We are currently clearing, and we are making sure that everything will align. When it comes to the job creation, we are on course. We are rolling out youth-led policies initiative to make sure that the teeming youth of this country get job to do. For the grassroots, our time will come, and when it comes, everybody will have a feel or have a share of their sweat. So let's believe in the NDC government as we are working towards in rebuilding the trust and rebuilding the confidence. The Ghanaians lost for the past 8 years, and everything will align.
Everything will align.
Yeah.
Let's do this a few some birthdays, right? There are some birthdays. Let me run them quickly, and then we will turn PCR. If you could turn on our set for us, it will be fine with us. If you could turn off our set for us, that will be fine with us. But let me go do this birthday whilst waiting for the call. So which me a friend and pay na ya to and come up. Let me start from this one. Is Sister Hannah, right? Is anybody in the PCR? Can you come and turn our TV on for us, please? (053-715-8638) is the numbers. 053-715-8638 is the numbers. You can also join us, and then we can have a conversation this morning. So let me go do the first birthday. The first birthday is a happy birthday, Sister Hannah. Sister Hannah, wishing you a day filled with love and happiness. Enjoy every moment on this special day. I love and appreciate you. Have a good one from Lillian to you. from Lillian to Sister Hannah. Did they put Sister Hannah there?
Sister Hannah.
Sister Hannah. Like somebody will call you and say, your friend is Brad Joe.
Yeah.
Our cousin is very Joseph friend of Brad Joe, and as a Brad Kweku.
Ghana for your pet.
That's what So this one is from Lillian to you. This one is from me, myself, and I to Mercy Asante. Everybody calls her baby. Wishing you a blessed birthday. May your day be filled with love, laughter, and all your favorite things. May this new year bring you joy, success, and peace. Cheers to another amazing year. Wishing Mercy Akosia Asante, aka Baby, a happy birthday with God blessings. Age gracefully, and my prayer for you is to live in good health. So that's our birthday wishes for this morning. Let me pick a minute of your time in wrapping up.
Yeah, so I just want to send my appreciation to the Deputy Communication Officer for Tema West. That is Mrs. Loretta Nanahima. In fact, she's a very wonderful woman.
Mrs. Loretta Nanahima
Frimpong and Shira.
Hey, Charlie.
Yes.
So no, the name is wait. Mrs. Loretta
Nanahima
and Shira
Frimpong. Wow. She has a very beautiful name. I want to actually confirm. Loretta Nanahima and Shira Frimpong. She has a very beautiful name. She's a mother. She's a political mother, and she's someone that we the young ones also look up to, and we wish her all the best in everything that she does. And we just want to pray for God's mercies and God's protection on her life, and also the MP for Tema West as well, Honorable James. For the good works he has been doing for the constituency and also for the NDC at large. As I said, let's keep on believing, let's keep on hoping that we are not going to let the masses down, and also the grassroots, the consensus of the grassroots is so genuine and very valid, and the government is working tirelessly to make sure that all the concerns, all the grievances are being tabled and worked on. Let's not despair, let's not let frustration distract us on the path of progress, because NDC is a political party that believes in the vision of the Ghanaian youth. So let us come together, let us keep on believing, and because we have a battle ahead of us, that is 2028. So let us come together and consolidate our gains. I think, when that is done, everything will be good.
When that is done, everything will be good, and that is the man Abdullah Rahman Modern. He's the man who brought joy to our studios this morning. He speaks for the NDC and is from the Tema West constituency. We hope to be seeing more of him as we roll out. Avo.
Mr. L.
Yeah.
We
need to go.
This morning I was on a high pitch. It's all for the love of the country. I want to encourage everyone who gets their appointment into public office, civil servants, public servants. Remember that there are thousands of Ghanaians, 10,000s of Ghanaians who are unemployed, right? So when you are fortunate to have the opportunity to serve your country in any capacity, please do so with integrity. You have been employed. Your brother is not employed. When resources are put into your care to be used judiciously so that the one on the ground can also benefit, please use it for that purpose. Don't embezzle state funds. Don't steal, right? Don't steal to make yourself rich while a lot of people are still struggling and suffering. You've been put there to cause a change. Don't just change your own life so that the other people will suffer. Because there are thousands of people who are more qualified to do what you are doing. So once you get opportunities to be there, please don't live without integrity. Serve well. Serve your people with integrity. Be accountable. Don't steal, right? So that through you, somebody who is also poor down there can have something to eat. But if you amass the wealth, what you are doing is that you are telling the person who is down there to keep struggling, and it is no good.
All right, so you heard the voice of Bernard Agbamo Eduji. My name is El Samuels. I want to say a big thank you to Abdul Rahman Modern for joining us, my co-host Bernard Agbamo Eduji, and to my entire team, the PCR, the MCR, my callers, my viewers, the testers. We say we are grateful. We appreciate all of you. Keep believing in Ghana. And when it's time to say a prayer, always say one for us. And don't forget to say a prayer with every heartbeat. We'll be back same time tomorrow, 6 a.m. with the Morning Focus. Have a good morning.